Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone. In this video, I would like to explain about auxiliary verb. This English lesson is all about auxiliary verb, or you might recognize them if I say helping verbs. Verbs that have the main verbs in an English sentence. So, why are they so important? Auxiliary verb will help you to improve your English grammar. These simple reminders need to be in your mind. There is a few things about grammar, about pronunciation, about writing, about speaking, and so on. So I want to make 3 things clear to you first. There are 3 main auxiliary verbs in English. So they are do, be, and have. Modal verbs are also considered auxiliary verb, but there are different grammar rules for modal verb. In this video, we are focusing on do, be, and have. Okay, time to look at some examples, starting with do. The auxiliary verb used in the simple tenses in English, do and does in the present tense, and did in the past tense, and in the future form with will and going to, we use the infinitive form only. For example, did you like it? And she will explain first, like that. And then they don't do it. They don't like it, like that. So, okay, there are example for do. Yeah. Now take a moment to think about these examples and to think about what I mentioned earlier. The subject verb agreement rules, how the verb form changes depending on the subject and the contractions. What you hear so often in spoken English and what you see in informal writing are these contractions. Also notice that in the very first example, we can see the auxiliary verb do. Yeah. In the present tense, in negative sentence, and in questions, then yes, of course, you must use the auxiliary verb do or does or don't or doesn't. For example, we don't eat fish on Friday. For the question, do you eat fish on Fridays? But in positive sentence, in the present tense, the auxiliary verb is often omitted. It's often left out because it's unnecessary. So the sentence we eat fish on Friday is exactly the same as the sentence we do eat fish on Fridays, like that. Often when do, this includes it to add emphasis to sentence to make something clear, like in this content. You guys don't eat fish. We do eat fish. We fish every Friday, like that. Okay, now the be. Verb is also used as an auxiliary verb in the passive voice. Yeah, in sentence like, for example, I was given 3 minutes to finish. That's it. This is for example. Okay, so it's not always with a verb that's in the continuous form. Here's the be. The be verb is used with the main verb in the past participle form. Okay, lastly, have. Have is the auxiliary verb used in the perfect tenses. Have and has in the present perfect tense, and had in the past perfect tense. In the future forms, we use the infinitive form only. Have with will or going to. Yeah. So in the present perfect tense, your main verb is in the past participle form, and the auxiliary verb have is always going to be helping out. For example, Cat has taken the car. Yeah, we have tried it many times, like that. Again, let's check what's happening here. The subject-verb agreement. Yeah. So the verb is always changing depending on the subject and the tense. And check out this contraction. Okay. For example, cats taken the car. You tried it many times. They are example of have. Okay. Well, that's it for this lesson. Yeah. I hope that is really. I hope that is been really helpful for you, because understanding the role of the auxiliary verb in English is challenging, but it's really important. And I hope that this lesson showed you that the way auxiliary verbs are used in English is reasonable, consistent. It's just about becoming familiar with the way that sentence functions. Okay? That's all from me. Thank you for your attention, and I say Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.